days were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back.
Hey guys, let's see if we can run through a quick overview of what I picked up this week. Let's just go starting off in this side. Oh, we got some corn thins at the back there. This is usually the fruit and veggie section, but anyway, we've got some carrots, spinach, rocket, coriander. Just an assortment of different fruit and veggies. We've got apples, lemons, some onions, capsicum, oranges, bananas, cos lettuce, some tomatoes, avocado, broccolini, cucumber and zucchini. We've also got some bean sprouts, and something that I haven't tried before is cauliflower broccoli rice. Just trying out a few things that are different, so keeping it interesting. Some pumpkin cubes because I'm going to make that vegan Alfredo type sauce again. It was really delicious, and in the end I used half of it and made it into a soup, which was really yummy, and just some cherry tomatoes. We've also got some frozen corn cobs. They didn't have any of the corn cobettes, the fresh ones that I normally buy, so I bought these ones instead, as well as some frozen cauliflower florets. This is to go. We're going to make some cauliflower and chickpea tacos. I had those at a restaurant recently when my sister came up to Brisbane for a night, and they were really delicious, so I'm going to try and recreate those. We've also got some more veggie-vegan options, which are, oh, I've only got 2 of these, so I guess we're just going to be doing a test out of these. Beetroot and black bean. These ones were really highly rated when I searched for like non-meat burger patties, so these ones came up with a good rating. Again, we're not vegetarian or vegans, but just trying to try out a few different options. So we've also got some corn mince. I think I've had this before ages ago, but I can't remember what it was like, so we're going to try a recipe with this. We have some prawn meat. We're going to make a Thai laksa, so we've got a few things to go in the laksa, chicken to go in the laksa, and a couple of other meal recipes. We've got some cheese for like making a little cheese platter, some light sour cream. We've got some falafels to use like instead of chicken in wraps and things that we usually have for easy dinners. Some dairy-free shredded cheese. Never tried a dairy-free cheese, I don't think, but definitely not in this kind of style, so shredded cheese. So that will be interesting to see how that goes in wraps, and maybe we might try and make a little homemade pizza on the weekend or something like that. We've got just a dozen eggs, gosh, can I speak? Some salmon, but I don't think that seems like very much. I don't know, I wish you could buy it by piece rather than by grams. I never know how many grams a piece is, but that's 200 grams, and it seems like that's kind of just a one sort of decent size fillet. Some taco seasoning refills, corn kernels, and chickpeas. That is for the vegan tacos. Some cumin to make some, this is going in the chickpea and cauliflower seasoning. So it's like a bit of a kind of garam masala, I think. So I just didn't have cumin. Everything else I've got to make up a little spice mix. Some pad thai mix, rice noodles for pad thai, just some Turkish bread, some gluten-free bread, and then just some snacks. So we are in lockdown, no lunchboxes required, but I still have to potentially have lunchbox snacks for the second half of the week because lockdown finishes on Tuesday after school. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, potentially still going to school. So some school snacks, some Freddy Bear snacks, some pasta just to restock, another restock of a pantry staple as well as stock. Restocking the stock. Hilarious. So punny. Coconut cream, that is for, I can't think off the top of my head what that's for, but it's for something. Some TV snacks. This is the last of the TV snacks Krispy Kreme range that we haven't tried. We've tried all the other ones and they've been pretty good. I really like the original and the pink sprinkle donuts. We've tried the cookies and cream, so now the caramel delight is the last snack to try. Chicken noodles, that's just a standard stock staple in the pantry. So shapes, pizza shapes, these can go in the kids' lunchbox or just have for snacks. Some milk, oat milk and cereal oat milk behind. This breakfast juice is just a stock standard that we have now. It is like an alternative to using cordial with SodaStream, so you can just make like a fizzy. It tastes like Orangina. When you mix this with SodaStream, it's like Orangina. So if you've ever had Orangina, just get a little thing like this, mix it with SodaStream, and it's a really nice treat. The boys have made these before and they requested to get them again, so this will be a good little lockdown baking activity. Some chocolate cake mix, trying out another of the gluten-free from Woolworths. The other ones that I've tried have all been really good, so I think this one will be a nice one to try. These ones, never have I ever, again, just picking up some things. I don't know if you followed my last video where I'm just trying to buy some things that I've never bought before in the grocery shopping order, just to stop it from being same old week in, week out. So I haven't tried these. It's chickpeas with dark chocolate and raspberry, so interesting to try those. And then we've got these. This is the Harvest Snaps that usually make the peas that we love. So they had some chickpea based crisps. So sweet potato and miso flavor, interesting. Excited to give those a try. In the back, we've just got some stock standard white slice bread. And then these are our new favorite corn chips. These are the splash of lime cantina style corn chips. I really like those. Salted pretzels, we just have these every week because they're really just easy to have a snack on. And then we just have one cereal this week because we've still got a little bit left over from the last grocery haul. So that is it for the grocery haul, and I am just going to put you on a time lapse and get this all put away. Everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for another grocery haul and meal plan video. So in today's video, I'm going to try and keep it to a shorter and more manageable time frame. So I'm just going to include the grocery haul, pantry and fridge restock, and then all of the meal prepping. So not actually cooking, but just the prepping, and then I'll share all of the meals that I cook throughout the week in an upcoming vlog style video. So today I'm just prepping up for the Asian style salmon that we are having on Monday night. So I am just making an Asian marinade with some garlic, some ginger, some soy sauce, and a little bit of Asian style marinade that I picked up from Daiso that I've just had in the fridge and wanting to use up. Now, typically I do my grocery click and collect, my grocery haul, unpacking and restocking the pantry and fridge, doing all my meal prep. I do it every second Monday, the Monday that my boys come back home, just so we've got as much fresh produce and meal plans prepped up, ready to go for the week when my boys come home. Now, because we are in lockdown, I decided to do my grocery collection and all of my meal prep on the Sunday, because having them come home on Monday, then having all of that homeschooling fun stuff to try and deal with, I didn't want to be trying to manage that, plus do a grocery haul, filming a meal prep video as well. It would just be a complete disaster. So I decided to do it on the Sunday instead, and then the boys will come home tomorrow and everything will be done.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard. keep my focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby.
Now, as I mentioned before, we are back in a 3-day lockdown, but I'm pretty certain that it will be extended, as they notoriously are in Queensland, which I have got no problems with. Like I've mentioned before, my life is pretty much in lockdown anyway. I don't really like to go out anywhere until this whole COVID situation is under control. So I'm just going to take it easy with the meal cooking this week and not make anything ahead of time, because I don't have school drop-offs, don't have school pickups, we don't have any after-school activities. All I'm going to do today is get all of the veggies and all of the prep work done, so that on each day all I have to do is grab out the containers that I need for that meal and then just cook it up quickly in the afternoon. Even just getting all the veggies and prep work done, it is definitely such a time saver, and it just makes you much more likely to be cooking, good home cooked fresh meals each week, rather than be tempted to either eat out or order in.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
Now, these savory muffins are something that I've been meaning to make for ages, but I didn't have like any scratch recipe or baking from scratch recipe that I knew was kind of a no-fail. And I know that the greens packet mixes are always pretty good. They always turn out really well. So I went with that, and they did turn out pretty well. I'm going to say they're about a 7 out of 10. I think because I added some more extra grated veggies, the carrot and the zucchini, they turned out a little bit denser and didn't rise as well. So maybe next time I'll probably squeeze out the excess water or do something a little bit different, maybe add a little less oil or something. But they did turn out really well. And one thing I did was I made 12 in the baking tray regularly in the oven, and then I think because I added those extra veggies in, I had some extra batter, so I pulled out the Kmart pie maker and I just popped the excess batter into there. And they cooked up really super quick. So definitely not like a muffin consistency. It was kind of more like a cross between a quiche and a muffin. But they were still really tasty. So I'm interested to see if the boys like those when they come home. I liked them. I've had 2 already. One of the pie maker and one of the oven baked one. And they were really good. I think next time I make them, I'd probably add in maybe some onion powder or garlic as well, just to boost that flavoring that's inside them. And definitely you could add in some chopped up ham or some chopped up cooked bacon or some cheese throughout, and that would boost the flavor as well.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
So that is all of the meal prep done and dusted for this week. Now, normally I do it on a Monday, and today is a Sunday that I'm getting it done. Freddie, that's enough. Come here. But since the boys are coming home tomorrow because we're in lockdown, they'll be home at least Monday and Tuesday from school. So I didn't want to be wrestling with going to do grocery pickups. Freddie, it's someone who is our neighbour. You cannot bark at someone for being in their house. So just stop. Just stop it. You can't bark at someone for being in their own house. So what was I saying? Yeah, so we're in lockdown for 3 days, so until Tuesday after school. So I didn't want to have to wrangle kids trying to do homeschooling and do grocery click and collect and then do unpacking all the groceries, doing all the meal prep, having to cook. I just wanted to get as much done as possible today before they come home tomorrow. So hopefully it's all good. Honestly, I don't mind having lockdown. It beats having to do the school run, the school drop off and pick up, to be honest. So I don't honestly mind it. And the kids are really excited. They sent me a text message before I even heard saying, no school on Monday, we don't have to go to school until Wednesday. And I don't know, but I think it might be extended because there have been quite a few cases. I think there were 7 Delta cases in Brisbane, and quite a few events, like super spreader events that were happening. So big risk, and we might go into further lockdown. But I mean, it's no big deal. You can still do click and collect. You can still go out for essential items, to exercise, and obviously to get medical attention or anything like that. You just can't go further than 10 kilometers from your home, which hasn't been imposed, I think, since we very, very, very first went back in March last year into lockdown. So interesting times, but not much changes, honestly, from my day-to-day life. So anyway, let's take a look through what we did today. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Right there we have all the fruit and veggies. That is some of, where am I? There's some of the prepped fruit and veggies. Just some ginger and some onion cut up. Then we have got our chopped up chicken, marinated salmon, and then we've just got the other veggie. It's just veggie options. Some kind of dairy and not dairy section now. The eggs, there's a few missing because I have made some into hard-boiled eggs. So hard-boiled eggs, that's good for making egg salad, egg mayo, or just having hard-boiled eggs. And then all of the packet salad mixes behind: bean sprouts, baby spinach, cos, and rocket. Some miscellaneous, and then up here I've got all of the prepped veggies. So all of the veggies that I chopped up and prepped ready for go. And then in here we've just got some fruits. We've got some berries, strawberries, and kiwi. I'm going to do a DIY acai bowl in there. So that is all that, full and good to go. Hope you're not vomiting, Freddie. We've got these that are nearly ready to come out. Ooh, whew. And then down the bottom, as usual, in the Kmart rolling divided containers, I've got all of the kind of kids snacky foods, meal prep and baking foods, canned goods, and the rest were just like cooking supplies and like spreads and things. Then up here, as usual, we just have the Target canisters that are just pantry staples. And then up there is either back stock of all the milk, and these are just snacks that haven't been opened and snacks that have been opened. So that's those. And those are the Mimi containers from Howard Storage World that you can get from the Container Store also. These are from Target. These I always get loads of questions from. These are from Kmart, but I have seen recently that the Container Store in the US sells, I think it's the exact same thing. Probably more expensive than for what we pay at Kmart, but if you are looking, and they are super, super versatile, definitely recommend. Then we have just the other side of the pantry, so spices, spice jars. I don't think I refilled really anything from there today. Freddie's harness randomly put there. Oh, nice. And then these are from Kmart. All this shelf is from Kmart, actually. These are Kmart. The Lazy Susan is from Kmart. The tiered spice rack is from Kmart, and these are the little glass jars. These are all from Target. They're glass and bamboo, and they're all linked on my website, listed and linked. And then these containers and canisters are the bigger glass and bamboo ones from Kmart, and they come in a couple of different sizes. So there's a really small one at the back. So there's small, medium, large, and there's also an extra large that I've got up there right on the top where I just have all of my spare canisters and containers. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I get a lot of comments that people enjoy doing the, the grocery haul, the ingredient prep or meal prep or anything like that, and people who have said that they really love doing the meal prepping, and that, like I said, it just saves you so much time and money because you're not spending so much time every day thinking, what am I making for dinner? And everyone's saying, what's for dinner tonight? What's for dinner tonight? And having to run to the grocery store multiple times, especially like in these times. I don't want to be setting foot in a grocery store, so I want to be able to plan out everything that we're having and just really be strict about, just trying to get everything from that one click and collect delivery. That way I don't even have to set foot in a grocery store, which honestly I'm not mad about. I would much rather just have it all delivered to your boot and then just get out of there as quickly as possible. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I will leave a link to all of the grocery haul and meal prep and cook with me videos in the description box below. Have a fabulous day, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Come on, Freddy Bear, let's go outside and have some relaxing chill time.
Never up, never down, never